CLS experience, I see you. And that's exactly what the world's gonna get right now, an experience. Big bad Dave Meltzer, I see you. You legend, jakey bakey. Yup.
Let's do this. Yeah! Yes! I didn't even think my state could get any higher, and then I see your face, and then bam.
Yes, I'm fired up today, man. I just got back from my first live speech with Gary Vee at the No Bullshit Conference, and Syracuse, New York was looking like San Diego. It was amazing, and I had maybe the best fireside chat I've ever had in my whole life. You got to check it out when it comes out. It was incredible.
How do I see it?
They're going to post it. You know, they got the whole editing crew on it right now.
Yeah, you once upon a time you called me the next Gary Vee.
You are the next Gary Vee.
I love you, brother. Happy Saturday. It's so good to see you. Episode 3, The Paradigm Shift, the hottest, most valuable content the world has to offer, especially on Saturday mornings.
You got it, man.
Is that Jakey Bakey? Is that a Jakey Bakey sighting?
Woo! No, he's awake. Oh, you know why? Because it's the East Coast. It's 10:30 there. He's awake.
Right now?
Jakey Bakey is in Manhattan. He stayed. I went home. I'm going to the Bahamas today, and then Miami, then the NFL draft. He stayed in New York. He's going to meet me in Miami.
I'm going to be out there April 26th for the week. My birthday's on the 27th. I want to see you before you head to the draft. What day can I come by the stew?
It's Jakey Bakey. Keeps that calendar. Just jump on him.
He owes me a couple of intros for some podcast guys. Shred him.
I will. We got it. You just tell me. We're on it, man. I love it.
Let's go. Machine gun rampage.
Let's inspire.
Let's do it. You've been recently talking a lot about taking a vacation every single day. What do you mean by that, and how important is it, Dave?
You know, too many people, they build up. It's not a healthy thing if you're sitting there going, I got to take 6 weeks off. I got to jump off the grid. No, that means that you are not balanced, that you're not into the flow, that you're not understanding. You already have all the inspiration and recovery and all the things that you do when you're on vacation. Do not try to utilize escape as a vacation. Vacation is for recovery, is for a mental elevation. And so what I do is I vacation every day knowing that 2 minutes a day is worth 2 hours on a Saturday. 2 hours on a day is worth 20 hours on a Saturday. So if you need vacation, do it every day. Allow it to compound on itself and allow you. So I'll go ahead. I got a 55 Ford Thunderbird, mint condition. It's really my wife's, but I take that out sometimes for 15 minutes. I just go and I put myself into the mindset, the heart set of recovery, of escape, all the things that people need on vacation. And I go ahead and do that. Or I go to a restaurant that is a vacation spot within where I live, where other people vacation. And I go eat there and I see other people in that mode, that energy, and I pick up on it. So take a vacation every day. 2 minutes a day is worth more than 2 hours on a Saturday.
Bottom line is allocate and delegate some time every single day so you don't get to the point where you need an escape. Love that. Dave, not too many people on planet Earth have more self-confidence than you do. How did you cultivate such a confidence?
Well, once I shifted the paradigm to understand where confidence comes from. So this is where confidence comes from. See, a lot of people don't think about things in this manner. They think they have to go get confident. Well, confidence comes from what? Having clarity at what you want. Right? People who know what they want are confident. Balancing what you want within the context of your personal, experiential, giving, and receiving values. When you have a weighted balance, you know what you want, and you have balance of what you want according to you, and you are made up of your values, right? You are made up of your values. Then you use the power of the mind to get focused in on it. Attention plus intention equals the coincidences, right? Mathematical equation of luck. When you are clear, balanced, and focused, you're confident. And so I go ahead and clear away that which is interfering with my clarity, that which interferes with my balance, that which interferes with my focus. When I use my free will to clear that away, I exude confidence, but it's already coming through me from the greatest source of love, light, and lessons that I'm connected to at all times. If anyone wants to any of that information, it's in my book. I'm happy to sign my book, send it to you, ship it to you for free. David@dmeltzer.com. Just email me, David@dmeltzer.com. I'll sign my book, send it to you, and ship it for free.
Do not hesitate. the way you speak, it's just, you're an articulate alligator. I love you so much. I'm obsessed with you.
Articulate alligator. I'm
That's
a
your
ferocious
nickname.
Buddha and an articulate alligator. I'm AA, baby. I'm the articulate alligator.
Are you kidding me? I see so much of this seal out, so I just want to give a shout out. Bree, I see you. Tamara, Dave 2.0, and your daughter, Jessica, Joanna. I love you guys so much. Dave, you ready to rock?
I'm ready to go.
We're just picking up steam right now. I don't know if you have a lot of this these days, because I know that you're in such a high frequency, but maybe you did back in the day. How do you overcome anxiety?
Every day I have anxiety. I just spend minutes and moments there. Let me tell you how. Number one, I identify what triggers anxiety. And these are called your secondary fears. The need to be right, offended, separate, inferior, superior, anxious, frustrated, angry, guilty, resentful. This is what triggers anxiety. And then instead of trying to resist it, try to figure it out, trying to use logic. See, logic will never, listen to me, everybody. This is a old wise alligator articulation right here. Logic will never overcome the emotions. Logic will not get you out of anxiety or worry or frustration. You can't say, let it go. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Action is what changes anxiety. And what are the actions that you take once you identify what's triggering that fear, that primal fear that you have? And by the way, when you are anxious, all the blood, because this is a primal fear, all the blood releases from your brain into your body, because that's how we go to fight or flight mode, right? Your brain doesn't need the blood. It goes to your body. And so what an idiotic thing to do then. You're going to start thinking with no blood in your brain. You're going to make bad decisions. So what do? The action to take is the stop. Don't resist it. Don't accelerate in the wrong direction. Stop. Breathe. Use another action. Breathe. Take yourself down to center, to neutral. Then you can be a ferocious Buddha and you roll back into the right trajectory, the right place. And guess what? All of that anxiety and fear, it reduces, it dissolves, it dissipates. You can spend minutes and moments every day like I do in anxiety. I spend minutes and moments because I identify what triggers that idiotic blood leaving my brain. I stop, I drop, and I roll. Remember, everybody, when you're in anxiety, your body, your mind, and soul's on fire. When you're on fire, stop, drop, and roll.
If I couldn't smile enough, if the audience can't see, you got to surgically remove this thing from my face. Hashtag ferocious Buddha, hashtag the articulate alligator. I'm obsessed with you, Dave. Are you kidding me? Dave, what do you fear?
Oh my goodness. You know, my biggest fear is that other people are harmed. You know, those most relative me, and extending out to those that I don't even know. The thing that, you know, that triggers me is I'm afraid that people are in their own way and they're harmed, they're unhappy. And, you know, I don't want any bad things or negativity to happen to others, because I truly believe a tree has no branches, that I am part of this tree. You are part of the tree. You and I, as two branches of this tree, will never go to war one another. If somebody hurts or breaks a twig off of your branch, it hurts me. That's my biggest fear. And the reason it's my biggest fear is I know that I have control of my mindset, my heart set, and my conscious continuum, but I don't have control of yours. And so if something should happen to you, this is what I'm most afraid of, because I have no control, and not having control brings on that anxiety.
This is crazy. I mean, the highs over here. I was just flying at a 10. Now I need tissues because it's a tearjerker. This is why I love getting together with you. The paradigm shit is like, no. Are you kidding me? Dave, you're the best ever. Dave, why do people tend to procrastinate?
Oh, this is the self-deprecating interference that everybody utilizes in order to confirm the fact that they're afraid of their own success, that they're not worthy of what they have. So people are afraid to liberate their own light. They are not afraid of their inadequacies. They're afraid of the unbelievable source of power, light, and love. They're afraid to actually be in the flow. And so what they do is, why should I go ahead and take that action to be consistent when I can sit here in my comfort zone? See, the problem with the learning zone is you're going to have mistakes, failures, setbacks. And they see that as a stop sign. They see that and they're worried that other people will laugh at them, scoff at them, and make fun of them. Not me. See, I see it as a turn signal to something better. I see a problem, a mistake, you know, a pain in my life, a challenge. The bigger it is, it's a bigger door that I'm walking through to a bigger place. It's an opportunity. It's a turn signal taking me to a better place, a better situation, or make my situation better. See that pain, mistakes, and failures as a humongous door to enter a whole new universe that's better than the one you're in. And don't worry about what other people think. Don't focus in on what your mistakes you make. Don't focus in on what's missing in your life. Focus in on what you want and walk through the door. And if you don't walk through it, run through it. If you don't run through it, break through it. Be an articulate alligator, a ferocious Buddha.
You hear that? Don't care what anybody thinks. You cannot sit and throw stones at every single dog that barks. You'll never move forward. Just keep on the path to keep doing your thing. This is too good, Dave. This is a good one. You ready for this one? I can't wait to hear your answer. Some people, very rare, have that it factor. Can you cultivate that? Or do you have to be born with it?
Both. So everybody's born with a quantum potential, determinative upon what the activity is. So my quantum potential of playing basketball is lower than that of being a teacher, or lower than that of, you know, being a great traveler because I have no legs and a long body. I'm made for an airplane, you know, stuff like that. I'm quantum. And then anyway, but the it factor, we all have the it factor to whatever potential we have within the context of our own DNA, right? We all have different potentials. The it factor is how well we clear away the interference to the greatest source of love, light, and lessons. What does that mean? Let me just tell you real quick what it means. What it means is you have to have the desire that you must be what you can be. You must be what you can be. And the it factor, you know me, I've surrounded myself with the greatest celebrities, athletes, entertainers, the greatest billionaires, millionaires, entrepreneurs like yourself. And guess what the common denominator is? The common denominator is guys like my boy Craig Siegel. He must be what he can be. And now all he has to do is figure out what he wants to be, not why he wants to be it. So figure out what you want to be and clear away the interference from what you're already connected to, because you are happy, you are healthy, you are wealthy. You just got to figure out what's in the way, what's interfering with it.
15 minutes in the history of the world. That answer is exactly perfect for segue into this. What excites you about me?
Oh, well, what excites me about you is the potential that you have, and that we have synergistic and supplementary quantum potentials that are so complementary to one another that 1 + 1, when it comes Meltzer plus Siegel equals 3. Right? This is the 3rd edition. 1 + 1 = 3. 1 Meltzer plus 1 Siegel equals 3. It's the exponential derivative. This is incredible. What I love about Craig Siegel is not Craig Siegel. It's the potential of Craig Siegel and his desire to achieve that potential with consistent, persistent enjoyment of the pursuit of his potential.
If I couldn't love you anymore, do I even have to ask you after we hang this up if I could put in the paradigm shift episode 4, or is this a lock forever?
It's a lock, baby. The alligator, he is ready to go.
Oh my God. All right, last thing. When was the last time you had an unbelievable belly laugh?
Oh, every day, man. Yesterday with jakey bakey in Syracuse, and I actually already had one this morning. I can't, with my wife, I can't tell you why, but it had to do about the toilet. Although I think I had a good belly laugh about the articulate alligator too.
Me too. That's a new nickname. I'm going to make sure that stays. Actually, we're going to have a bonus one last one. If you were going into battle, the gladiator that you are, into your arena, what song, what entrance music would you want playing, you personally, Dave?
The happy song, man. Because when you battle Dave Meltzer, there will be no attacks. There will only be radical humility and vulnerability, so that I will take all the power out of you instead of try to enforce power in you to go against me. There would be no attack. So it would be the happy song, which would then help me to put everybody in connection and remind them that one tree only has one tree. There are not branches and twigs and leaves. It is all one. And so I would play the happy song.
Leave the audience with one last thing. Do your thing. Get weird.
Always, man. This is the ferocious Buddha, the articulate alligator, saying this straight out: be kind to your future self and do good deeds. Thank you so much. 1 + 1 is 3. Craig Siegel, Dave Meltzer, we got it going on.
Episode 3, episode 4 coming next Saturday. Love you guys. Have an unbelievable day. Think big. Dave, I love you, brother.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
Better. It's unbelievable. I love you guys so much. It's Saturday. I'm going to shoot home to Long Island. I'm going to see my family, my little nephew, Sky Guy, my brother Mark, my mom, my dad, my dog. I love all of you. You're going to think for the rest of this day. Do this. Think big. Think so big that it's weird. Grab a journal, grab a pen, put your vision down on paper. I want your closest family, your relatives, to think that you're absolutely out of your mind with how big you think. If you're going to think big. Why not you? I love you all. Have an unbelievable Saturday.